Hi guys, today is September 22nd, 2020. Your objective for today is I can identify the figurative or under the surface meaning of words or phrases in a poem. Specifically, we're going to be talking about symbolism. And then how you're going to be successful is restating others' ideas, using evidence to back that up, using academic words, and speaking with your writing. So the very first thing in today's Pear Deck is this slide. And there's a video. You'll just click right here on the blue where it says click here, and a video will come up to talk about symbolism. Now, the thing is, the next few slides, as soon as you're done watching that video, there are like quiz questions to make sure that you watched it. So definitely watch the video. It's only about 3 minutes long. And then you have some questions here with a Pear Deck, okay? There's almost like this one's multiple choice. But this one, you're going to have to drag the dots, so make sure, how do you identify symbolism? You know the three things that are mentioned. Why is symbolism used? There were three things mentioned in the video as well, so you're going to drag the dots to the three things, so pay attention to that. And then we're going to get into the vocab again. Today's a little bit different reading. It's a poem, but it still has vocabulary with it. So your first word is voyage. And can you use that correctly in a sentence? Your next one is object, and you're going to use that in a sentence as well. Pay attention to the definition. And then I love poetry, but I'm horrible at reading it. So what I've done is I have found a YouTube video of somebody reading this poem, "Oh Captain, My Captain." So again, click here to listen. You'll just click on this little link here, and you'll listen to it as you follow along right here. And then there's some questions that go along with it. So how does the speaker in the poem feel about the captain? Again, symbolism. Think about what you know, what the words mean, and how people say it. And, well, how does he feel about the captain? And then the second portion, it'll look like the same question, but you need to highlight three details. So in the Pear Deck, you have the option of using your highlighter to highlight three details in the actual poem. And then think about major events in America at the time Whitman wrote the poem, which was same time Lincoln was assassinated. Okay, so the 1800s. And who does the captain represent? What would the ship represent? So this is where symbolism comes into actual play here. What do the ship, what does the captain actually symbolize when it comes to those events that were happening at the time? And then Walt Whitman calls the captain dear father. What does this reveal about his feelings for the captain? So think about, again, using background knowledge. If you call somebody dear, or if you call somebody your father and they're really not your father, how would you feel about them? Once again, your software. I know you're probably sick of seeing this slide and hearing me say it every time in this video, but it's definitely important. You guys don't slack off when it comes to that software. You would do it in class, so do it at home. The 20-minute timer is right up here for you to use if you don't have your own. So get those segments in, guys. And reading is just as equally as important when it comes to this class. I've set a timer right here for you as well. Get a book. You can read online if that is helpful to you. The goal is to finish an entire book and then take a quiz over that book, because I'm also keeping track of the pages that you read. So make sure that you are filling out that reading log and that you're taking quizzes anytime you finish a book. And then one last question on the Pear Deck before you submit it today is, how does this poem and what is going on in the workshop, how do they relate together? Why is this poem included, do you think? And you can use this sentence starter right here for your answer to type in to the Pear Deck box. So have a wonderful day, and as always, email me with any questions.